He made 155, a big top edge in what became the final session of the match. If not for that, they win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ben Stokes once again proved that the impossible was almost on. I just don't know where he gets this clarity and this power and these the shots that he's played. I mean, he did it in the World Cup final here in 19. The Headingley innings, I actually thought this one almost was surpassing that great Headingley knock. It was remarkable cricket. That moment that he realised he had to start striking, he's just almost like, he's going to do it. But it's the cleanness of the hitting. And I have to say, Stuart Broad, I mean, he took that one on the jaw in the first innings. The courage a lot of the tail ends on both teams have actually shown this week. The bounces have been a go-to ball. Yep. Jimmy Anderson at the end there, 40 years of age, getting absolutely peppered. So a huge amount of courage for the tail enders. Ben Stokes, it was always feeling like a tall order. But because it was Ben Stokes and because of 2019, I think the whole ground, the ground today was electric. Yep. It almost got... I think this England team are a better team when the crowd are a bit raucous, when it's a bit lively, like the Holly Stand got going at Edgbaston, Headingley with a terrace, that'll get going, Old Trafford. And Lords felt like those venues today, and this England team kind of thrive off that kind of atmosphere.
Having a beef with the opposition can often fire up a player, and Ben Stokes from there. 9 sixes, only one player has hit 8 sixes or more in an Ashes Test match. Stokes has done it twice, of course, at least 4 years ago and today. The Aussies did eventually hold their nerve. I mean, there were some concerns about offering Stokes a single from balls 4 and 5 in the over and not making him hit over the top. Kind of what happened with Jack Leach at Leeds when they put on, I think it was 76 to win that test in the 2019 Ashes series. But they finally found a way. It was Josh Hazlewood who, boy oh boy, he went the distance after lunch. But with Stokes trying to hit the other way, what was quite interesting was that Stokes was hitting downhill when targeting the shorter rope. Not quite the shorter rope, but maybe psychologically downhill here at Lords towards the Tavern stand and the Mound stand. When he tried to go the other way towards the grandstand, first time, first ball, top edge, Alex Carey, the man who was in all the action before lunch with the stumping and all the rest of it, held his nerve as well.
Yeah, I mean, it almost got to a stage like in T20 cricket where you protect certain sides and you get the bowlers to bowl to get to hit to certain sides. And I just thought the Aussies got it wrong. From the nursery stand end to Stokes, they were bowling too straight and he was just picking them off on the leg side. I thought Australia should have thrown it out wide from the nursery stand and getting him hit up the slope. And then obviously from the pavilion end, getting hit up the slope with the short stuff. And it was a length ball. Ben Stokes is so powerful. He can hit sixes on pretty much every kind of dimension of any cricket ground. But to hit into that far corner, which he tried to take on, maybe he just lost his shape because he realised he had to try and hit it that little bit harder because it's quite a big hit into the wind. He's a human being.